Alright, welcome back everybody to some more Mass Effect. And for some reason the streaming UI isn't quite up, but I am confirming that we're here, so let's get started. So last time we did some Citadel DLC, we also got some cool armor, and we still look like an absolute psychopath. So let's go do... Actually, let's do the Citadel DLC, or not the Citadel. Let's do the Omega DLC. That'll leave us with mostly just story stuff to do left. And some cool little side missions.
Are you Bray?
The great Commander Shepard. And me with...
That's right, I am.
Save it. Just take me to
I mean, I
Arden.
could just shoot you right now.
Follow me.
I've killed people for way less than that.
So where is she?
I mean, I threw a mercenary out of a building just for like a cheap joke in Mass Effect 2, so...
Oh yeah? How dramatic.
There are too many eyes and ears in Purgatory.
I'm disappointed they didn't bring back Cora's Den.
I assume this is about retaking Omega.
This is about your war, Shepard. Surely the Alliance has noticed.
Cut to the chase. What's your plan?
Kick them out. I've amassed a fleet of merc ships. We're going to punch through enemy lines and invade. Once we're on Omega, it's a ground war. That's why I want you. I only accept the best. The leader of the Cerberus occupation is General Oleg Petrovsky. He's the one who ousted me.
Don't know him.
The
Seems
elusive
very
man's
Russian.
top military strategist and best kept secret. But all you really need to know is that he's a merciless bastard.
What's your intel on the occupation?
Petrovsky's army is massive and he's got Omega locked tight. The information stops there.
I remember they had the
Bringing it.
goofy mechs in this. I did not like those
There are
things.
secrets on Omega only I know. Secrets that will provide us a foothold. I can tell you this. The invasion was precise and ruthless. We'll stop at nothing to win.
He's about to meet his match.
That kind of talk goes a long way with me. When Omega is mine again, I'll give you everything. I've got ships, mercs, Ezo, all yours for the war.
What's the catch?
I have objections to some of the company you keep. So you'll have to leave the Normandy and its crew behind.
My crew are professionals.
Let's just... I want you all to myself. Bray will provide coordinates to my fleet. Oh, and while we're still in the Citadel, please be discreet.
I always find it weird that they didn't like...
The fleet is hidden in this system. Signal...
Like, I couldn't really understand, like,
Arya,
why you
meet on the
can't
command
take your
ship.
party members? Maybe just, like,
Can't
voice
wait to
acting
see
budget.
what all the fuss is about.
Like, we don't want to have all of these characters voicing an entire DLC. Well, it wouldn't surprise me, honestly. Even if they're just doing throwaway lines. Alright. Where the hell are we going? Okay. The real question is, do we go... Venom... or... Turian ships look cool. I'm just gonna put that out there. The Alliance ships look kind of goofy. I like the Turian ships, though. The question is, do we go Venom or do we... Because I like the Rear Carbine. Does a lot of damage, but it's not as versatile, because it's just so limited in range. Conversely, if you go Venom Shotgun, we have versatility, but we lose a little bit of raw damage. We lose a minor cooldown bonus, but it doesn't really matter. I think we'll go with the Venom for the versatility. I go Rear. Yeah, we'll go Rear. Alright, that's fine. Oh, hey, we can equip... You know what? Have a Rear Carbine with a Shredder. The Hornet this class, but it's kind of a fun pistol to use. The problem is the Hornet needs like 4 attachments. Oh wow, I forgot she has a lot of shit. Oh, Reeve is amazing. We're leveling up Reeve. Duration's fine. And impact radius though. Radius Reeve is amazing. Retro speed. The damage protection we don't really need. At least not on her. We would take damage protection if it was us. Duration protection, that's pretty solid. Especially armor barriers. Yeah, but this does a lot more. Alright. That's an amazing power. Lash is nutty. We are 100% getting a Lash. Use force and damage. Don't really care that much. Damage by 30. 100% additional damage, yes. Penetration of barriers lifting any target without armor but with reduced force. The target 30. Not causing cooldown. This is okay. Flare I recall also being quite good. It throws a like, Reeve is really, like, I remember her powers being absolutely amazing. We don't need a higher radius. Recharge speed, force damage of combo detonations. We're not really comboing this with a whole lot. Use the damage under shield and barriers. Remember, Flare incredibly good. Let's go Biotic Boss. I remember Arya having some nutty powers. But I can't really remember. Aha.
We're outshipped 4-1, and most of our vessels are transports with limited firepower.
We're not here to win a space battle, Jarvis.
Yeah, I remember Arya crazy power. I think you get Flare as your
The
bonus
guest of
power.
honor has arrived. We can finally start.
I love the way this
Let me
armor
guess,
looks, by the
you're
way.
planning on infiltrating the enemy fleet.
Exactly. We position ourselves to strike a crypto. Then
Like,
my forces join the fun.
the Phantom armor is far and away the best.
Works for me.
If you're as accommodating, very well.
Let's quit talking and get to it.
Bray, move through the relay. Signal the fleet to wait. They only follow on my command.
Yeah, I remember Arya's power is being nutty. The Turian chick, whatever her name is, I don't remember off the top of my head. We're not as good, though. We stole a Cerberus cruiser. Cerberus have cruisers? Cerberus. Like, Jesus Christ. It's bigger than most actual militaries. That shouldn't be possible. I have a dreadnought. I don't have a dreadnought.
If you want a flight plan, identify yourself.
This is Captain Lance. Run voice recognition. Tango Z. We took damage. Seeking repairs.
Identity confirmed, Captain. Hold for approach authorization.
How did you get the captain to say that?
The hard way.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
Arya.
Nice and slow.
Be patient. Get as close as you can.
Fire! Signal the fleet through the relay.
What weapon systems are those they're using? Alright, now I'm legitimately curious.
The station.
Held by the general.
Should be interesting. Put him through.
Arya, I knew this had to be.
Why would this for the tactical map?
Call it off now.
You're barking up the wrong tree, General.
Idiotic.
But maybe you can convince my partner.
Commander Shepard, I've heard great things about you.
I doubt the elusive man thinks of...
Perhaps deep down, I see you've gone to the trouble of augmenting that ship with Solaris armoring. An exorbitant waste. I've made improvements to Omega's out...
Sounds...
You've got Oleg. End transmission.
Why is that over the tactical map?
Set
Is there
reset
never a
course.
situation where you need the tactical
ramming the
map and
station.
you need to
Everyone
talk
brace
to
for
somebody?
impact.
What universe is this?
Omega's kinetic barrier will stop my ships from landing. I equipped this cruiser with disruptors to take it out on impact. Don't worry. We'll probably survive the crash.
And it's just to ram them. We probably don't. Random idiot warship.
Guess that asshole really did up, so it would seem.
So, like, was the plan to literally crash? Because that ship did not even come close to surviving that. But yeah, ships in this universe don't have shields, they have kinetic barriers. There is a noticeable difference in how shields and barriers act.
Other escape pods made it.
Like, flying over his shoulder. It's like, what?
This is what I brought you. Ground assault. In combat, what you say goes.
Makes sense. We play to our strengths.
I know where we need to go, and you can get us there.
Okay, let's move.
Did they change the helmet on this?
I'm...
I think they changed the helmet on this armor. It used to be like copper. Where is it? I am Superman, and I can do any... Is there actually somebody over here? Like, I think he was stuck in the geometry or something.
Over here, Shepard.
Yeah, I think he was stuck in the world geometry. Fortunately, we have a giant AoE power.
Keep my army intact, Gerald. That is your only job. Tell your boss for him.
There we go. Okay, I don't know why that didn't work. I think it's like this little like thoroughfare between the different parts of the level is what threw it off. We'll have a lot. Yeah, this is where they introduced the super attachments. Was in this DLC. If you're not familiar, attachments are to do multiple things, but also have a much bigger down.
Team, report in.
Or have a downside. Most of the attachments don't have any downside.
Only 6 pods made it. Various entry points.
Rally them to you, then head for the rendezvous hangar. Start prepping for our ships to land.
Over here.
Let's hustle. More of my ships get obliterated out there.
Shut up. Bitch, bitch, bitch. You act like I'm not Commander Shepard. Oh man. I remember the backpacks on those guys.
Those cannons have to be stopped.
Yep, I have definitely died or suffered serious damage to the backpacks on those stupid engineers multiple times.
This way.
Like, it's a slightly annoying feature.
The next area needs to be repressurized. Initiating.
Intruders located. Stop them here.
Where is everybody? Oh, come on. Where are you? Alright, flare.
That's done it.
We were lucky. Press on.
We were protagonists. Press on.
Transports. Can't keep up evasive maneuvers much longer.
We're right outside the defense station. Hold tight.
Let's go there. Oh. Oh, there. Where are they? There they are. What's up, guys? Oh wow.
Clear. Get to the controls.
Oh, that was not the controls. That was the generator. All right.
Jarl, defenses are down. Signal the surviving ships to converge on the rendezvous point.
Aye. Approach trajectories plotted. We're already queuing up.
Bray, come in. Status.
Rendezvous site secured. Hangar doors enabled. We'll have them open soon.
Need them open now. My birds are coming in. Prep for reception.
What exactly is this rendezvous point?
That's where we're headed. It's a bunker I established on D-Deck for my more sensitive operations. It's utterly impenetrable. And power source life support munitions. You'll see.
Deploy, investigate, and await instructions.
Seems unusually callous for Arya.
So it begins.
Who is he playing chess? Like, I know it's a metaphor, but like,
There's a good chance the
is he
general
playing
knows
it
where we're
against
going.
Shepard, who doesn't even know
Didn't know
like the
time
game
to
is
sightsee.
happening? It'd be a super easy game.
Bray, stay sharp. You might get visitors.
Terrific.
Take the far exit. I've locked down the way we came.
Why did you lock down the way we came? Was there actually a purpose to that?
Alert, alert. Defense system station compromised. Outer defenses down, unrecoverable. Armed Response Initiative T-752.
We're causing a stir.
That was not. Okay, whatever.
Feels good to let loose.
Security systems. Lots of guns detected. You are permitted to enter.
The Omega skyline. Now I feel like I'm back. Strange. What are those things in the distance?
Some kind of force field.
That's not good.
civilian containment area. Oh, Arya just obliterated that guy.
We're getting close to the rendezvous. Let's move.
Dude is like, I totally got this shield barrier. I'll be fine. It's like, I don't think you understand. This is a Rieger carbine.
I know that symbol.
Looks like a gang tag.
The Talons. They used to deface my property too.
Warning. Omega has been compromised. All servers, personnel, report to stations. The Talon symbol again.
Could beat distance.
Might be useful.
One of my soldiers by the force.
Dude looks like he's just a... It's very neat for them to give us a demonstration of what the force field does. And who these robots are.
Max, take them out!
Yep, taking...
Coming through the force field.
Stand still, you...
Rieger still appears to do a lot of damage to them though, so like, I think we're good. Max speed. Good
Need to
shots.
check out that force. Over here, Shepard.
Alright.
Poor idiot. Something tells me these force fields are going to be a problem.
Are we
Yeah,
blocked?
they're probably fine.
Not this time. Come here. This way.
Oh, cool. This is an awful.
Letting you in on a secret. Down the ladder.
Like, this is a station, right? I mean, you should be able to find stuff like this.
Who's there? Show yourself.
Spirits, look who's back. Arya T'Loak.
Nyreen, what the hell are you doing here?
Playing cat and mouse, mostly. Just trying to stay alive. If it wasn't for these tunnels.
Tunnels. I'm sure glad I showed them to you.
If you hadn't, I'd be dead or locked up by now.
Looks like you pass out your secrets to anybody.
You're mistaken, Commander. Arya keeps secrets better than anyone I know.
Shepard, this is Nyreen Kandros, ex-Turian military. We go way back. I've got a lot of questions, but they'll have to wait. Follow us, we'll get you to safety.
My best.
I won't fall back to get you, so keep moving.
Don't worry. It's in my interest to stay close.
What do you mean it's in your interest to stay close?
So where? You're back, Arya.
Okay. Nyreen, Incinerate, Overload are both good. Oh, what does this do? Wait, oh! Oh, this is actually one of those, like, pretty cool abilities. I remember this. The Asari... What do the Asaris have? It's like the Justicar or whatever, multiplayer. Well, still. want the first chain, capacity, but then we want recharge bonuses. Center impact radius. There's frozen and chill targets. Weirdly specific, but we don't have a way to freeze and chill. Unless we want to use, like, ammo types. Weapon damage or health and shield bonuses? I don't know. Weapon damage? We don't really care. Power damage, tech power damage. You don't have that many bikes. Power damage in general. Squads, tech, and sure. That seems good. And let's have some lunch grenades. Okay.
Left something behind, I take it.
Not something. Everything.
Oh, the best far in the game, though. Valkyrie is actually a really good assault rifle. Fires like a nice 2-round burst. It's pretty stable. Does a lot of damage.
Right, we're under attack.
What's the fleet status?
Still landing inside the bunker.
Keep the enemy out. Lock it down. Now.
Lower blast doors. Lower the blast doors.
Why, hello there, N7 Typhoon carrier. Do something that reduces cooldown, because we don't really care about the rest of it. Arya does not seem to be doing much with the line, so we're gonna get rid of the Venom. Damage. Player. It looks pretty similar, but like that ability has a very... that ability I remember having different upgrades. I could be wrong.
Great. Why aren't the cannons online?
Something's jamming them. Trying to identify.
We'll fly the enemy. Get them off you.
Taking casualties? Are you sure you're taking casualties? Dick. Got more ramparts.
Shut up.
We'll find him. Incoming!
Got it.
Cannons initializing. Arya, the cannons have to be armed manually.
I'm on it.
Oh, hey. Oh, all you had to do was press the button. I thought you had to do something else. That works. These Cerberus troopers are like really
Nice
dedicated.
guns.
They'll keep the General's forces at bay for a while.
Let's get inside.
Bunker team, retract the bridge and lower the blast door. We're coming in.
Like, I probably would have given up well before that. Then again, I'm not, like, indoctrinated, but, like, whatever, right? What language is this?
We're in. Lock it down.
Arya, I know this place is built like a fortress, but is it safe now that the General's clued in?
Maybe you felt safer hiding in the dark.
You should both know I assume nothing. And on that front, Nyreen, you left Omega fairly angry with... I wasn't aware you'd returned. Explain yourself.
The truth is I never left. In fact, I went to great lengths to keep them.
I'm not easily duped. Well done.
I just couldn't leave. Considering all this, I wish I had.
Well, you always said I'd be the death of you.
How do we know she isn't working for Cerberus?
You're way off there. I know from personal experience the corruptible bone in Nyreen's body.
Sander, this occupation is an illegal action. They need to be swept off this station.
Talk is cheap.
I welcome the scrutiny, Commander.
Don't worry, Nyreen. I know you're no threat to us. Your combat skills seem a little rusty, but you're still...
Does she?
See my duty officer. Bray, keep an eye on her.
What power do you get from this? I think the power you get from, like, the spec powers is, like, flare.
All right, Shepard, we need to move fast. I'm itching.
Might be
for
Biotic
revenge.
Perpetua. That would be pretty cute.
You'll do what you need to do.
And here I thought you might come here trying to change me.
What part of the last, like, 2 installments of this
Once up
series
and
would make you
running, this
think that?
bunker will system. I'd appreciate it if you would quickly eyeball operations, see that things are setting up smoothly.
What will you be doing?
Checking in on my forces. I need to know how many survived the assault before I can plan the attack. It won't take long. Join me at the
What?
command console.
Was that these Mass Effect 1 armor? I want to look around. I want to see that. Why do they have Cerberus cat? Yeah, that is Totes Ashley's Mass Effect 1 armor. It's the medium armor too. You
All clear.
Shepard.
Cerberus knows we're here. We'll be setting up combat ships, so pay attention to the roster updates. We also lost some supplies. This is me saying make every damn shot.
Why would every shot need to count? You're using disposable thermal clips. Like, shouldn't they cool down naturally?
Supplies are gonna be tight. If we hadn't lost that shipment. You mean if we hadn't lost that shipment and those people? Yeah, that too.
When you can spare some time, Commander.
What is it?
I've been tasked with increasing this command center's control of Omega's operating systems. I've hacked surveillance on many decks, tapped various internal communication conduits, but I can only reach so far. There are Cerberus-controlled areas, and, well, you could get your hands on them.
Could
When
I?
you find these terminals, a simple input
Is this
code
what I'm
will
here
give you
for?
access privileges and more influence on station systems.
Easy enough.
Good. I'll keep an eye on my board, and I'll let you know when my codes are activated.
I don't know. I feel like pressing random buttons across Omega is not really why I'm here, but I could be wrong on that.
You don't answer soon. Finally. Where are you? You don't know? Seriously?
Who is this guy?
What's the trouble here?
Power inverters are shorting, trying to find a workaround, but no go. They can probably be scrounged up somewhere on Omega. If you come across a set of carry inverters, bring them back here.
I'll see what I can do.
I'm giving up. New inverters are the only answer.
Didn't you what? Didn't you just have murders? Of course you're.
As, how are we looking?
All systems operational. Full Omega schematics coming online now.
Let's take a look. I see.
I have no idea what I'm even looking at
Shepard,
here.
those force fields we saw. The General has them set up everywhere.
He's controlling access across the station.
What are these dark areas?
Many sections of Omega are powered down. I'm betting power is being siphoned to run those force fields.
Find the source, priority 1.
And we'll need a full assessment of all Cerberus positions.
I'll get on it.
Shepard, we have... Our losses were significant. We can't field an army large enough to face down Cerberus.
And we need to find allies.
I mean, I'll just kill them.
Story of my life.
We've confirmed there is a Merc gang
Yeah.
that's still active. The Talons are resisting the occupation. Not my first choice, but they're all we've got.
We'll make them join, one way or another.
Perfectly put.
Interrupt.
What is it?
I turned away for a second to offload supplies. When I looked back,
You lost her.
We're locked down. She's gotta be here somewhere.
This bunker has secret access points to other parts of the station. Unfortunately, Nyreen knows them. Damn it, Bray. If I wasn't already short on manpower. We have to focus on getting the talent. Shepard, I'll meet you at the armory exit when you're ready to go. But don't keep me waiting.
Wasn't already short on manpower. Wait, you just shoot him? He's like, I'll do that right now.
Good luck out there.
Like, I can easily kill enough people to make up for one dumbass Batarian. Like, let's go. I was surprised the Valkyrie's in this deal. Like, a lot of the other stuff kind of makes sense. Like, the Valkyrie's actually a really good rifle, and like, it makes no sense in Omega.
What's your history with this gang?
Some mutual official dealings, violence. The Talons weren't even a blip on our radar until the plague in 2185. Your little war against the vacuum.
Not my intention.
Their leader, Darius, took advantage of the situation and carved the Talons up.
Are we enlisting them because they're good or because we need numbers?
Yes.
They're cannon fodder. We're using them because they're the only game in town.
All soldiers know they're expendable.
Exactly. The Talons are mine. They just don't know it yet. Just let me do the talking and...
Commander, Cerberus forces are scrambling. Looks like an attack on the Talons. Judging from comm chatter, their priority target is in the area. Could be the Talon leader.
Looks like we fight our way through Cerberus to get to them.
Let's move.
So far, most of Cerberus hasn't really been much of an obstacle. I don't remember how the jack-up are in terms of vanguards, but, you know.
That's odd. Why would they leave crates of red sand lying around like...
More important going on.
Not Darius. Profit is the only thing that matters to him. Anything else can burn.
Red sand. Got a sand tripper. Oh.
The terminal is active. Thank you, Commander.
Oh, that was pretty neat.
One of these air shafts should lead us to Talon territory.
Screw it. I don't really need that. Not worried about it. Oh.
Looks like they were using this to observe the detainment centers.
That tower is the Talon outpost we're heading for.
Looks like the Talons are giving as good as they get.
Wow. Some bad flying with that shuttle.
Cerberus communications indicate that the high priority target is nearby. Their forces will be directly on your path to the Talon outpost.
Understood.
Ah, well, killing them helps. Yeah, in order to get the people to help me kill Cerberus, I have to kill Cerberus. Okay, there's some redundancy with this plan. Ow! Oh. Hey, what's up? God, Flare does massive damage. I kind of forgot about that. Anyway, something amusing about how Punch pops out.
Influence over station systems has just extended by 77%, Commander. Thank you.
Okay. I have no idea if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Being completely honest here. Ooh, let's steal some money.
I can monitor enemy movement in sectors 4 through 12 now.
Thank you, Commander.
What per that though? Is sectors 4 through 12 better or worse than 70%? This is a really slow elevator. I feel like we should be talking about our species history right now. That was not what I wanted to happen. Fortunately, these guys have shotguns, so they're not actually that effective at range. I'm gonna punch him into. You have cool power, right? Surprised that she didn't even use Reeve there. It's supposed to be headed down there. Oh, it's down there. Stop buffing my shields. weird. What are they using code words? Engineers don't use Hornets. Server troopers also don't use Maddox.
I don't think so.
Take care of the wounded, and scavenge what you can out of here ASAP.
You heard the boss. Move it.
Looks like we found the Talon leader.
It's super convenient that Cerberus didn't like mention her name, even though they probably knew it.
Arya. The deception was necessary. I needed to figure out what your plans were. The people on Omega depend on us. I couldn't risk compromisation.
Not exactly standard procedures for a street gang.
When Cerberus invaded, the Talons were a mess. I brought new direction. The General's been hunting us ever since. Right now, he's attacking one of our outposts. That's where I need to be.
We're done here, boss.
Right. Arya, Commander Shepard, whatever you're here for, the answer's no. Kindly escort yourselves off Talon territory.
You get our help now in return for hearing us out later.
She has your charm, Arya.
But not my patience.
Fine. I don't have time to argue, and we can use the extra guns. Let's go.
Last I saw you.
You noticed the biotic grenades?
You always did like blowing things up, given how...
I'm sorry, I'm just looking at like the character animations.
Rampart coming.
Because obviously, like, there's always a bit of a...
They left an atlas behind.
That missile had to turn like 90 degrees or something crazy. Like, we biotic charged completely past him, and somehow still got hit by that missile. I think the game was like, oh, we have a Hydra missile launcher. I guess we were supposed to use this? I don't know. I feel like that's for classes that can't just, like, Superman punch everybody to death. Oh, neat. Okay, oh... I was like, I don't want to... I don't want to shoot the Hydra missile with the latch 5 feet in front of me, because I feel like that's going to end soon. Like, I can't missiles have blast radiuses, but I don't want to take that chance. I don't think there's a reason to.
Not afraid of heights.
Why would I be afraid of heights? I mean, legit. Anybody who has seen anything about Shepard probably knows there is zero risk of her being...
Fine.
Yeah, that's... Yeah, that bubble is not the same one.
Recognition. Actually, Arya, I'm target alpha.
Oh, Phantom! Man, do I not like Nemesis. There they are. Or what they are. I think she's up top. Yeah, she is. I don't feel like fighting them.
The system's been compromised. Sometimes it hardly knows up from down anymore.
Irene, need an engineer at the catwalk's entrance. Door's jammed again.
This may take a moment.
You're not just using the catwalk passage to the base, are you?
A long drop is the best way to get rid of unwanted.
Are those doors open yet?
They're working on it.
I remember doing this as the engineer. Like, all I did was set up turrets here. Pretty easy. Are you done?
Doors open. Let's go.
Alright, cool. Actually
Hurry up.
wasn't
I need to get
very
to my
crazy at
people.
all. Like, especially with the especially the wacky damage on the Rieger carbine at that range, like that was not difficult at all.
We'll be evacuating this location. Try not to interfere with my people's work.
Intel just reported in. The group of civilians we managed to evac arrived safely at the other outpost.
That is a weird salute.
Also, routes reporting nothing new on these.
Adjutants?
Creatures created by Cerberus. They eviscerate their victims' DNA, converting them into more adjutants.
Some kind of Reaper-based weapon. I fought them before, they're a nightmare.
It got left. Cerberus lost control of them. Those things tore apart the gangs. If Cerberus hadn't found a way to contain them, the entire infected by now.
Don't let yourself be distracted by what-ifs.
What I saw, I'll carry with me until the end of my days, Commander. But it won't keep me from fighting. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have an outpost to defend.
The adjutant's really got under her.
I mean, yes. That was heavily implied, but thank you for outright stating it.
Commander, I just wanted to say thank you.
Yeah, I don't remember. Where am I going? Talk to Nyreen? Oh.
Cerberus is backing off for now. Make sure the scouts keep an eye out for the next attack.
You've done an excellent job, Nyreen, but I'll be taking over now. You know what happens to people who argue with me.
And if I say no, you'll just kill over? My people won't stand for that.
Yes, they do seem nauseatingly loyal. Either way, I'll get what I want.
Not this time.
Open your eyes. This is a war of attrition and you're on the wrong side.
You might be right, but the people of Omega are my priority.
You take over one gang and you're ready to decide what's best for Omega? Nyreen, watch and learn.
Az, everything's in place. The entire station's connected.
Where is camera?
People of Omega, I have returned. Cerberus believes they have beaten you. They believe you under control. They are gravely mistaken. The lawless of the galaxy. You cannot be beaten, and you will never be controlled. Be ready. Your chance to strike out against your oppressors is coming. Together we will take Omega back!
This dude just nods.
That's your play. I know what you're up to, Arya. And I don't like it. I have civilians to evacuate. I'll deal with this later. All right, let's get these people ready to go. Now!
What are you trying to do?
How big is Omega?
The people of Omega, my people, love a good street fight. When it breaks loose, they'll be ready. Nyreen's code of ethics won't let her sit by if civilians are exposed. It's what makes her utterly predictable and therefore easy to manipulate.
Cerberus is launching another offensive.
Looks like I'm not the only one who didn't like your little speech, Arya. Commander, landing powers.
Where are you going? Oh, we got this way. Where's the power source? There it is! Where you at? Where you at, buddy? Swan? How's it going? There you go. distribution. I feel like I'm just doing everything now. Oh.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I guess. Oh well. Whatever. God. Ta-da. Charge. There we go. Ah! Alright. Mess him up. Let's hit this dude in midair. Are you gonna revive Narine? Not particularly. Oh, somehow our AP ammo got turned off.
Let's talk, Shepard.
Did more damage than I thought it would from that, but whatever. All's well that ends well.
The Talons will join your cause. Someone's got to make sure you don't run roughshod over our people.
You see, Shepard.
Let me guess. She said I was predictable and therefore easy to manipulate.
Why? Not at all.
She said you were honorable. Glad to see she was right.
Yeah, sure. One thing, though. I maintain command over my people. This is not up for debate.
Just have them ready.
Oh, they'll be...
Like, is this supposed to be in English or is it supposed to be in another language? I know what they
We're almost there,
are
Shepard.
supposed to be, but they don't make any sense in that
The
order.
Talons will be the frontline fodder. Now we just need to bring down the force fields to clear the way to Afterlife.
Which will release Omega's civilians.
First, we'll have a million fire. In one fell swoop, we'll have the people in the Talons working for us.
Perfectly, and got us an army.
She wears her weakness on her chest. It would take more effort to stop myself from exploiting it.
Let's hope she's up to the task.
You and I will have to keep her on point. Now, I'll be at the command console plotting our next move.
Urgently, your attention.
I love it.
Your tentative excitement.
Hey, Harrow!
Welcome to Harrot's Emporium, human. Relieved? I am grateful for Aria's return. Hidden back room was getting confining. Her patrol liberated me. Curious, you seem familiar.
I had a discount at your
Have a plus takeover. Informative. The General threw out Aria's couch from Afterlife. Upon taking over, I would like to gain her favor by returning it. With appreciative. Upon success, I will give you a finder's fee for your courteously. Have a nice day. Take a look at my kiosk if you want to buy it.
I don't think there's anything interesting in this kiosk. Yeah, just too much stuff. Yeah, you can see damage also increases weapon weight, but that pistol heavy barrel has a much larger damage increase. But this is pure. No, hypo on the assault rifle barrel.
I got this.
You anything?
I've blocked enemy access to critical areas. The frontal assault should be less treacherous.
Is that it? Okay. Whatever. Let's go, Aria.
Talk to me, Az.
I've located the source that's powering the Cerberus force fields.
Yes, I see. Shepard, look at this. The General is siphoning power from one of my main reactors deep in the bowels of Omega's mines.
Unfortunately, access is cut off by the force fields themselves.
Not completely. There's an open route through that dark area.
The processing plant, the mines. It's been powered down. No force fields blocking it.
We infiltrate there, find our way through the mine, then take that elevator to the reactor's back door.
Good eyes, Shepard. Let's go.
Not without me.
Arya, my patrol, caught her in the...
Please. You didn't catch me. We're allies now. Didn't Arya tell you?
Expected, Bray. Return to your station.
The Talons are ready, but if I'm sending my people into the breach, I want to make sure those force fields come down for good. So like it or not, you're with me.
Just as if you don't...
It's exactly as if...
I don't care my orders.
I see you two went to the same...
Go wait by the med bay, Irene. We'll join you shortly. Shepard, I have last-minute orders to dole out. I'll meet you there, too.
Seems good.
I think they have us trapped in here. They're in first.
Shepard, got a second?
What you got?
I know time is short, but I was hoping we could talk. Alone.
Arya will be joining us soon. Now may be your only chance.
I'm not trying to undermine Arya. I know she has to be ruthless. Let her have revenge. I'm not doing this for me, I'm doing it for Arya or what we once had.
It's for the people of Omega. I get it.
Someone has to be their voice in all this. Incredibly powerful forces are about to do battle, with them caught in the middle. I just hope, as we bring down those force fields and go to war, that you can keep the people in mind.
You're a veteran. Why are you so disturbed by these adjutants?
I know fighting Reapers is old hat to you, Commander. But these... what they do to people? They be out there. And if they return, I don't want to even think about what would happen to Omega's people. The image of that drives me and haunts me.
What's your impression of Petrovsky?
An adversary worthy of respect. And not just because he's shrewd. He's starting to organize the Talons. He offered amnesty to anyone who set down their weapon. A few of my people surrendered, and he made good on his word. And, as near as I can tell, it doesn't exactly match the Elusive Man's.
Are your people ready for the fight?
You didn't worry about the Talons, Shepard. They were thieves and scoundrels once, but they serve with integrity now. We're fighting for it. I have to wonder if the same can be said for art. I suppose we'll know soon enough.
Oh.
How did you get mixed up with Arya?
I was half military, but when my biotic abilities started to manifest, my superiors saw fit to reallocate me. They practically away. I couldn't use my skills to benefit my people, so I quit. I floated around the galaxy, looking for a new purpose.
And you found your way here?
More like I lost my way here. But then there was this beautiful, fierce creature who didn't let anyone define her. I'll admit, I was mesmerized. I wanted a little bit of that to rub off on me.
How close were you two?
The draw was undeniable. Her strengths mirrored my insecurities. Maybe deep down it was the... But trying to be with her turned into trying to be her. Irene Kandros was vanishing.
You seem like your own person to me.
For all the drama between us, I'm grateful to Arya. She helped me remember who I am. It took a lot to break away from her, but I regret nothing.
What do you know about the Cerberus force fields?
The technology comes from beyond the Omega play. Flesh disintegrates upon contact.
Does it?
The power required must be enormous. I fear that disrupting it could destabilize other systems on the station. I hope we'll proceed with care and certainty.
Appreciate it, Nyreen. We're heading out soon.
I'll be ready.
Everybody wants.
As just sent notice, we're heading out soon. Ha! I must have missed that. Real. I mean, do you ever check?
Do you ever check your Omni tool? going to third awful. Could have sworn there was a different faceplate on this outfit.
It's been powered down, so we'll have
I remember it being like reflective gold.
I'll get it. Access to the mine should be on the far side.
And the Riyadh?
According to the schemes, I ran Omega and Irene. I didn't find my.
No, you had indentured servants for that. Spirits.
Relax. They're all Cerberus.
They've been ripped to shreds.
Have they?
I don't like this.
Remember the adjutants existed, but like remember exactly like what their gimmick is in terms of fighting. Like I kind of remember the robots, but they were way chumpier than I remembered. So I'm wondering if like my memory of the adjutants is like what of it there.
More dead.
It's a blood. Got a bad feeling. We shouldn't be.
Quiet. What's that sound?
An adjutant.
Oh no. General must have locked this blood inside.
I mean, we could just kill it. I mean, like, turning people into more monsters is kind of horrifying, but, like, they respond pretty well to violence.
The elevator to the mines is through that door.
It's deactivated.
Then we need to power this place up. There should be a master circuit breaker somewhere.
These pipes power the door. We should follow them.
Again, I like it when the game gets like a little creepy. I kind of wish it like did more with that feature, if I'm being honest. Because like I feel like there is a lot to do with like the general creepiness of like low visibility aesthetic. Oh, guess we're supposed to go this way. I thought you were that way, but apparently.
The whispering's receding.
Maybe the adjutant doesn't like its odds.
Don't kid yourself. I've seen one of those things take down a squad of soldiers.
Have you?
Down the ladder.
Like, I don't remember them actually being that great.
When this is over, there'll be a lot of repairs to make.
I hope you'll focus on the civilian areas first.
You are relentless.
That's one thing we have in common.
Spirit! Unload on it!
Narcine, wake up!
So, like...
I hate those things.
Hate there. That looked like fear to me.
Alright, back to the door.
Oh. Hey. Oh, it's not where you're supposed to go. I guess we're supposed to go this way. I have a reasonably powerful pack. Don't know exactly what their guns do, though. I don't remember exactly how their guns work. Might be some kind of warp thing.
Fire it! Bill!
Seems incredibly chumpy.
Look alive! More adjutants.
We can't let them escape.
Where are they? hell are these things? Oh, you missing something? There we go. There. When they prep for their melee
Let's try the
attack.
elevator again. Stay alert. All right,
Seal the door, just in case.
On to the mines.
Pretty cool DLC.
General, yes. The creatures killed them, but didn't turn them into more adjutants.
Yeah, I was about to ask about that.
Shake it. Something's off.
You're just spooked.
Rhythm to this place, Arya. To Cerberus. If you'd stuck it out here, maybe you'd feel it too.
I thought it was better than Leviathan, but worse than Citadel. Would be like how I'd rate the DLCs.
Cerberus must be working them hard.
Technically, like, Javik is DLC. Doesn't add that much to the game, though.
Access somewhere on the upper level.
Let's find a way up there.
Oh hey, what's up? I was tired of walking anyway, biotic charging is so much faster. What's up, buddy? There's a Centurion over here. Whoa. For some reason targeting did weird there. Oh, can we not allow? No, that's an enemy spawn. Not allowed to go there. What's up? I will say I legitimately don't remember the Rampart mechs being as like chumpy as they are when you're playing the Vanguard. I mean, everybody's chumpy when you can Superman slam them, but like they have been a non-obstacle at this point in the game.
We can use that maintenance elevator across the way.
I mean, the adjutants have at least pretended to be threats.
We need to find an alternate route across.
But like, the Ramparts have just been an absolute, even a speed bump. I don't like walking. Can I charge you? Here, you two keep shooting them. I'm gonna open real quick.
Looks like that goes under the conveyor belt.
Alright, let's grab this medpack real quick.
Bastards are running this place 200 a month.
Stay focused.
Fortunately, it didn't cost me anything. Like, I keep forgetting the stupid engineers. Like, if you hit them at the wrong time, their backpacks will explode. Which actually does a not insignificant amount of damage and has a stagger to it. But like I said in an earlier episode, that's one of the reasons I actually like this game way more than the other two. Is like, or at least way more than two. Is like the enemy variety. Like, okay, they're all basic humans. Or a lot of them are like basic humanoid. But even within that confine, they still manage to be unique enough. that like you have distinct features, and some are easier or harder to deal with, or have like eccentricities that you have to play around with. Like a Centurion, a Guardian, an Engineer, a basic Cerberus Trooper, all of them have a unique feature that you kind of have to play around. Even though there's just basically humanoid Cerberus dudes.
Made it. Hit the switch.
Oh. What the hell are you doing here? Mass Effect 1 kind of had more enemy variety.
We know our target.
Mass Effect
Expect heavy
2
reinforcements.
really sucked on the enemy variety.
Just stay focused and find the access point to the reactor.
Like, you fought the same 5 mercenaries like 100 times. Interesting. Interesting. Hey, it's a shotgun Omniblade.
Looks like Cerberus invaded here. Killed everyone.
Now we're fine.
The Chakram launcher.
The workers feel much
Vaguely remember that weird ass gun. Not enough to want to actually play it, but like, it was weird.
The elevator to the reactor is across the way.
Careful. This place is falling apart.
Because I think the Chakram launcher was also like a Kingdoms of Amalur thing. Like, just like the Reckoner Knight armor was. It's weird that you put Chakram launcher in this DLC places.
Why are you grinning, Arya?
We're almost there. When the force fields come down, this war finally begins.
For some of us, it's to go.
That wasn't war, babe. That was just...
For both 3 and 2, I think like the places they choose to put some of the DLC weapons are get a little weird. Like, I kind of understand not wanting to start with it the way it did originally, but... But like, some of the places they choose to push them are a little bizarre.
I commend you. Your plan of attack was impeccable.
Looks like we were expected.
More like lured.
I knew the reactor would be the hard target. I gave you no choice but this route.
Why don't you do this in person, Petrovsky? Get your own hands dirty.
I take no pleasure in any of this, Commander. You're the ones trying to start a war for the group, but now it's over.
This isn't over until your next of kin can't identify you.
I love your bravado. It's to know when you're beaten. You've been neutralized, and I can leave you there to rot. You might as well...
Never! I'm not going out like this.
Arya, don't!
What the hell is she trying to do?
This is the solution.
Damn it, Arya, you're forcing my hand. We'll do it your way then.
Just like, stupid barrier.
Nyreen, Vex!
So? Who gives a shit? They're mechs. I mean, the adjutants were like situationally threatening, but these. Like, probably the toughest enemy in the game is like the Cat 6 heavies. I don't know why I have this weird red shit on me. I suspect this red stuff is supposed to be like some kind of problem. I think it has something to do with shield regen, but like, I'm a Vanguard, so it does literally nothing to me.
Malfunction detected. Shutdown imminent. Malfunction detected.
Oh, one of them shot me. Oh, this guy over here. Hey, what's up, buddy? Oh yeah, I forgot, like, Nyrene, we have the bonus damage stuff. Oh hey, what's up? I legitimately don't know what this red field is doing. Like, I had that red stuff on me the entire time, I had no idea what it was doing. I assume if you're not a Vanguard and you can't just punch people into orbit, like, no problem.
Shepard, I can't hold this much longer! Sorry!
Spirits, Arya. How did you know you could do that?
I didn't.
Don't remember this part at all. Alright, what am I doing? Alright. Oh, this is one of the scenes where if you're an engineer, you actually get extra flavor text.
Than you know. That reactor powers life support systems for dozens of wards across the station. Shut it, thousands of people perish.
Like,
Hearing this, Arya?
Yes, and I don't care. Shut it down. Shepard, don't. Try rerouting.
yeah, if you're an engineer, you have a solution.
Can't risk it.
If you're an engineer, you have an alternate solution where you can hack it. I remember that. But like, I'm not an engineer, I'm just a dumb Vanguard, so nuts to that.
So be it. All units, battle stations, prepare for attack. Get the demolition crews into position.
You okay?
Never better.
That makes one of us. You let thousands die by overloading that reactor. You should have tried, Shepard.
Shepard did what was necessary. No qualms, no
You don't
hesitation.
actually have to do it.
Take a good, hard look. That's what fearlessness looks like.
What are you driving at, Arya?
Fought bravely against those mechs in there, Nyreen. Very impressive.
But?
Why can't you bring that same grit when adjutants attack? It's pathetic. You tense up at the mere mention of those abominations.
Lay off. She just saved you.
I'm trying to help her. Call it tough love. The war's starting. I don't mean to miss it.
She's never been.
But yeah, I remember that distinctly as the engineer, because there's like very specific points where, for some baffling reason, like the engineer is the only class that gets a bonus dialogue.
Civilians taking to the streets in droves. Cerberus pulling back.
That won't last.
The people don't have the training to go up against Cerberus front lines. They'll be wiped out.
Civilian casualties can't be avoided. You'll have to accept this.
Say what you will, Arya. I won't allow senseless deaths.
The people are meant to distract Cerberus, not us.
I know what to do, Commander.
Arya, Bray here.
Report.
My team is scouting the maintenance tunnels. We've encountered Cerberus forcing engineers. They're moving gear. Look to be setting explosives to the station's central support columns.
Bray, engage. Delay them as long as you can. We're coming.
Got it. Roll out, people.
This is actually a pretty long deal.
If they detonate the main column, they'll cut off the way to Afterlife. The Talon offensive will be stopped cold.
So we split up.
Yes. Irene, lead the frontal assault. Shepard and I will meet you in the markets after we've taken care of those bombs.
Of course. But don't count on me building your memorials if you get yourselves killed.
The column is through the tunnels. Dam in the control room. That should get us across. Let's go.
Oh, hold on.
We've engaged Cerberus and cleared our first target. ETA to the Gozu district is on track.
Aaron, found what you wanted. Sending you the coordinates now.
Is that my couch?
I love it. Is that my couch? Yes, it totally is. Yeah, this has been a long DLC.
Shepard, we need to get to the central column before Cerberus sets off those bombs.
We're hitting less resistance. I think they're sending forces your way.
Won't help them.
They're messing with the support column. We can get to the bomb controls once the access panels are open.
Got it.
Those bombs just went.
Cover.
3 left.
Whoa, what? Why was my biotic charge not going off?
We'll have to manually disable them.
I think I led more.
Two more. Just one to go.
Arya get knocked out. Weren't you supposed to take care of Cerberus? Sweet Jesus, Arya. I'm doing my job, you do yours.
Clear the room.
This way, Shepard.
Kill me, Arya.
Over here.
Like
Good.
you were supposed to handle Cerberus.
Nyreen, things are under control here. What's your situation?
We're advancing through the Gozu district. Move forward. Keep that flank covered.
Yes, boss.
We're holding our own, but Cerberus has started targeting the civilians. Reports of casualties are coming in from all sectors.
Just get to the rendezvous point. That's all that matters.
Not in my world. Nyreen out.
So how exactly do we get to Afterlife from...
I'm thinking the straightforward approach for a change.
I like it. They sure did design this place really weird. Oh,
How do you know that? Could be the Talon. Never mind.
hold on. There was something that... Oh, we gotta get that shotgun high velocity barrel.
There are adjutants here. Track our progress and seal the rooms behind us.
Yes, Arya.
Why are there adjutants here?
Looks like they've more than they could chew.
We should get a move on.
With the civilian population contained, we should be ready to initiate of the project on schedule. Before host conversion, we should begin the process of fusing implants to the subject's nervous. With success ratio, we project being able to surpass demand by 300%.
3%. Fascinating.
Transferred from the containment area and are being outfitted with the implants. The previous batches have been processed and moved to the storage area. We can now control when and where the adjutants convert their victims. Initial on various species provides ample proof the virus can adapt flawlessly, regardless of the host used. With the civilian population contained, we should be ready to initiate the next phase act on schedule. Before host conversion, in the process of fusing the control implants to the subject's nerve systems. With the current success ratio, we project being able to demand by 300%.
Those idiots were experimenting on adjutants.
That explains the ones we saw earlier.
Sure. Damage to be avoided. Under penalty of
The doors only open one at a time.
severe
Makes
pay
sense,
reductions.
considering what they had locked up in here.
Door's unlocked. Let's get out of here.
Under penalty of severe pay reduction, you are not to hurt the adjutants. Like,
That
thanks.
doorway leads to the Gozu district.
Look out!
Was that supposed to happen, or was that just awful time? Oh, hey, what's up? Alright. Okay. Are we good? Easy enough. Oh, man. Oh, the space in this room I was probably supposed to be using for something. Whatever. Superman smash, let's go.
This looks familiar.
I liked it better when Mordin Solus was here shooting up looters.
Oh, yeah.
Dead.
Pity. He was a very practical kind of Solarian.
Oh, yeah, this is the slums area.
Take out the turret.
Oh, wow. There's a lot more of you than I thought there was. I can't tell who's what. Is there somebody in charge? I hope so. They break out the cattle prods really easily. Ah!
Friendly's incoming.
Jesus.
Irene is waiting for you to.
Is she? Oh yeah, area immediately outside this. I remember this area, because you used to have this is the plague, like power through it. And we got the Mad Prophet too. Oh man, all the hits. And this is the elevator. Probably afterlife. All right. Nice.
Irene here. Something's not
Nice.
Cerberus Station, of course something's not right.
right. Not what I was talking about.
I love you already.
Checking this out. Going radio silent.
What the hell is she doing?
Ah! Jesus! You use a biotic teleport? She's like, no. I use my normal
Where's
teleport.
Irene?
What?
Scouting ahead. We've got our hands full holding this area.
She's going on to Afterlife.
I don't feel like you need the Cerberus logo. Like the Cerberus logo over life feels like it's an excessive amount of work. I mean, Adjutants are pretty receptive to like bullets. I was kind of disappointed there's no way to keep her from doing that.
Tell your boss. Come for enough! You all! Petrovsky dies. Now.
Irene Kandros was a good soldier. It's a shame she had to die for your petty ambitions.
You're a dead man. No, wait!
That is a weirdly specific trap.
What now, Petrovsky?
Divide and conquer, Commander. Kandros killed the adjutants we hadn't finished experimenting on. Fully under our control. The prototypes for our future army.
Seemed pretty shitty for an army.
Hold the perimeter. Keep Shepard away from the generator. Keep Shepard away from those generators.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah. Hey, what's up? Ow. Hey. I have no idea where the person who just shot me is. Oh, hey, you're like right here. What's up, buddy? You should probably stop Shepard. I don't know. Better men than you have tried. I don't know what I got hit by there. Dumb nemesis. Come on, where are they? Get over here.
Attention all sub. Surrender.
Surrender. Flash unlocked. Flare unlocked. Oh yeah, you don't. Or like, I think you might only do that if you're a Paragon. But anything at all from Nyreen. I don't think she just has unique powers, but like Lash is not very good.
Cease and desist all aggression.
Like, it's amusing, but that's about it. It's about 2 hours of DLC. Interesting. I didn't expect it to be that high.
Commander Shepard, I surrender myself into your custody.
That is the most pathetic thing I've ever heard.
Shepard, I'm unarmed, and I can give the Alliance intel on the elusive man.
You'll say anything to save your skin.
I let you escape, Omega. I deserve mercy.
Is this true, Arya?
Inexplicably. I think he'd agree now that it was the biggest mistake of his life.
But this is murder.
That's right. Cold-blooded murder. Less than you deserve.
I mean, the guy is just a douchebag.
Get a quick, easy death.
I mean, he murdered and experimented on countless civilians, like... There's not really a way to, like, give this guy a redeeming quality. He beat me fair, it's like, give a shit?
Shepard, I never thought I'd enjoy having a partner. Thank you for not interfering. Killing that man was deeply. And thanks to you, I have Omega back.
So what's your plan?
There's a lot to rebuild. Starting with this command center. It may take some time to remove the general stink from my throne. Wonder if I'll ever really enjoy the pole dancing in here again.
And you remember the terms of our arrangement?
I pay my debts. You'll get everything. All the troops, ships, and the...
Then I'll be going.
Bray will take you back. I have a station to whip into shape.
Like, this is actually a pretty significantly different flavor to Paragon for this whole thing.
Hear me.
Arya T'Loak, have given you back your lives.
That is a lot about Mass Effect 3. The smoke and mirrors have never been better. I will say that.
Each of you owes a debt. Gain my favor by rounding up the remaining servants.
Because obviously there's...
And we'll take our revenge. It's their turn to tremble. Their turn to bleed.
Obviously there's a limit to how much you can actually branch without the game just being ridiculously complicated. and having like whole levels that you'll only see with one specific path or something, but I think 3 probably does the best job of making decisions feel impactful.
No one will ever threaten money again.
From on, Big C will know one hard truth.
Don't fuck with Omega.
Get these crap details, Bray?
Not this time. You got a galaxy to save. Let's get you off this rock.
This guy's just dragging that server. Oh yeah, got the chest set orders. We do have Flare, which is an absurd biotic power. In case you've never used it, it does an absolute ass ton of damage. Is this service fighter base? Sure. So we'll close this session up with some nice little relaxing exploration. There's no real option to save her, and there's no option to get her as like a teammate, which is really annoying. Seems. Hey, we got cryo ammo. Oh, we're at level 60, so we're out. That means we can't spend? Interesting. Move Cotton. Guess give part. Whatever. Warp ammo is a good, like, universal, I don't know what to do, power. So instead of the ammo mod, we could fit this thing with, like, the piercing mod. Switch AP ammo out for flare.
Commander,
Re-level my entire character. I really don't want to do.
we want to seize it, but their air defenses are too slow assault. It's prohibitive.
How do you want me to handle this?
Go in the back, bring down their defenses so we can send in the troops.
Go in the back. Whoa, only drinks. What?
The
Nothing.
main landing pad. I can drop you there, but it's got to be now.
Let's do it.
I would rather not basically rework every power just for that. Especially because I'm not even realistically sold that would genuinely be better.
You'll have to find the command center to take down their defenses.
Keep an eye on her.
They've seen us.
Oh, I remember this level pretty handedly. I remember that little corner pretty handily too. Well, cubby hole. Very poorly timed. I was like, I should be fine.
They've seen us.
Like, actually, definitely won't be fine. I'm like, oh. Like, you fine. But I'm gonna pop smoke, and you're not gonna be able to find an enemy too biotically charged. I'm like, oh, well, that's unfortunate. I wish that wasn't the case. Because, like, as we discussed, it doesn't prevent targeting, but, like, you do kind of have to blind guess where the...
So far, so good, Shepard. Let's find that control center.
I remember there was something else you could grab, but I don't remember where. Oh man, this is like the most useless part of the map. Like, this part of the map are an absolute trap in multiplayer. Get murdered. You at least have a few ways to, like, enter and exit this one room, but, like that little catwalk out there, you just get killed. Are we? Cover?
Cortez, get out of there.
You were in cover?
Shepard up. My channels have been scrambled. Just bring down the defenses. We'll worry about that later.
Oh man. I'm getting so nostalgic playing this. This was a pretty common level to find, especially early in the game, because it was part of the original rotation.
Shepard, the shot must be synchronized.
Defense system deactivated. Firmware 7/7 triggered. Contingency defenses.
Shepard, I'm tracking a large-scale deployment to the landing pad. That's where we need to go. Cortez, I read you. Come in.
There you are, Commander. How'd you get through the interference? Area clear. Signaling the strike force. Wait. Scan's picking up something coming your way. Proximity alert. Deploying armed response.
Shepard, give it everything you got.
This does look pretty sweet. Yep.
Wounded?
Just the usual minor flesh wound.
Copy that, Lieutenant.
I think it's a interesting detail that, like, they only duck once you aim. Like, just looking at them doesn't cause them to duck.
This was a major victory, Commander. A crippling blow to Cerberus operations in this sector. Now all we have to do is maintain control of the facility.
Really?
Cerberus won't make that easy.
And we won't make it easy. Thanks to you, we can use their own defenses against them. Tell your team they did good, Commander. You should be proud.
Thank you, sir.
That's all. Hack it out.
What does our readiness look like? Oh yeah. Rocking it. Don't even have this.
Black Ops always go bad. If you have to deny the action, it was a crappy action.
Why is it the same two people all the time? I mean, I don't want to be weird here, but like... You'd expect there would be some kind of like shift rotation. Save the Admiral, shut down the gas signal. What is at the Citadel? I don't know if anything is at the Citadel.
I found something.
Ooh. What you got? If memory serves, there isn't that much of the game left after you get done the Quarian missions, because it's like just like mentally scanning through it. I don't think there's that much. We could go Ashley, just have fun with Typhoons, but I'd rather we'll go ED Garrus. We don't take ED with us. Increased damage. Frozen and chill targets. It's like the engineer combo. If you're not an engineer, it's very difficult to do.
Shepard, about 70 years ago, the reactors at a joint Turin-Asari fuel depot went offline. Scans at the station are cold. It's deserted.
What happened to the troop station there?
Unknown, but no fuel means no fleet presence in this theater. The enemy will operate unchecked. I need you to get in there, find out what's going on, and get those reactors back. Riley's on site doing preliminary recon. She leads up engineering teams.
We'll get to the bottom of this, Admiral.
Good, hack it out.
I kind of wish I had the glowing eyes like Phantoms on this. That would be awesome.
Captain Riley is on point waiting for you.
With some chest plates.
A treatment plan for chemical burns. It's pretty detailed.
Confirming. Toxic radiation cutting access to most of the grid. Survival in hotspots not possible.
We need a radiation workaround, soldier.
On it, ma'am.
She's a Vanguard.
Captain Riley? Commander, it's an honor.
That's the human Vanguard skin for multiplayer.
It's a dual reactor system, so you'll have to break up into 2 teams.
Roger that.
The fuel rods for both will be unlocked before we can initiate a restart. Your route is blocked. Captain Riley's man is working to clear the obstacles.
Understood, Lieutenant.
Got it, Captain.
Good work, Coslow. I'll take it from here. Ready your tier 2, Captain. Got it. We'll cover you till you're clear.
Directional guidance error.
Team 2 moving out, Commander.
Good luck, Captain.
There were 100 Turian stationed here. Now, nothing.
According to the station logs, there were 107 Turians on the station when it went dark.
That just makes me angrier.
Just stay sharp, people.
This level, I do actually have a fond memory. This was the first one I beat on gold.
I have a visual on the fuel rod control, but radiation is blocking access.
Same situation here. I'll find a way to vent the area. This looks like ventilation control.
Should do the trick.
Radiation clearing. Console now accessible.
Because I remember I was running
Let's unlock those fuel
Human
rods.
Infiltrator on gold. And I was running the Black Widow. And I distinctly remember holding up there and shooting enemies coming through the reactor. And that was the first time I ever successfully extracted on gold.
Fuel rods unlocked here. Wait a minute.
Tracking movement in your areas.
Oh.
Defensive position. Enemy inbound.
We're ready for them.
I came wrecking ball.
Riley, status.
One casualty, but we're clear here.
Warning. Coolant leaks detected. Reactors 1 and 2. System restart impossible.
We can see it. You'll both have to seal all the moderator tanks.
I see the reactor 2 tanks moving to seal.
Tank 1 is sealed and stable.
Hey, there's another barrier generator. Actually see and destroy the barrier generators before they actually start up. Just in case you didn't know that on like some of these levels that have it.
Tank 2 is sealed and stable.
Oh yeah, I remember you could close the reactor and kill teammates.
Riley,
Haha.
in position.
That was the thing you could do on this level. You could also lure enemies in the reactors and kill them. But I more distinctly remember that you could totally kill teammates.
Round 2, here we go.
Round 2? Not what you said to me last night, Garrett.
Can't spare the manpower. Hunker down, Captain. You're on your own.
Nice knowing ya.
Oh. Oh well. Probably them. Because, like, we legitimately... Like, we legitimately don't need any real help here. So, like, we definitely could have sent somebody, but oh well.
You're clear for the moment, Commander. Can't race Captain Riley, but I'm tracking some movement toward the pickup point. Finalize the restart, then we can rendezvous there.
Oh.
Will do.
Commander, I'm the only one who made it.
I'm gonna restart it because I probably should have sent somebody. Because I actually do want to save Captain Riley. And this also isn't a very long mission. Oh, we're going this far back, shit. I came in like a wrecking ball. Shut up, Shepard.
Shepard, about hours ago, the reactors at a joint Turin-Asari fuel depot went offline. Scans at the station are cold. It's just
What happened to the troop station there?
unknown, but I need you to get in there. Lee's on site doing preliminary recon. She leads one of our top engineering teams.
We'll get to the bottom of this, Admiral.
God.
A treatment plan for Kevin failed. We need a radiation workaround. Captain Riley? Commander, it's an honor.
Commander, Captain Riley has me scanning the facility. It's a dual reactor system, so you'll have to break up into 2 teams.
Roger that.
The fuel rods for both reactors need to be unlocked before we can initiate a restart. Your route is blocked. Captain Riley's man is working to clear the obstacles.
Understood, Lieutenant.
Got it, Captain.
Oslo. Team to hit reactor 2, Captain. Got it. You're clear.
Team 2 moving out.
Good luck, Captain.
There were 100 Turians.
Even they're gone.
Actually thankful for that.
Stay sharp, people.
I have a visual on the fuel rod control, but radiation is blocking access.
Same situation here. I'll find a way to vent the area. This looks like ventilation control.
Should do the trick.
Radiation clearing. Console now accessible.
Let's unlock those fuel rods.
Power is restored. System ready.
Fuel rods unlocked here. Wait a minute.
Commander, Captain, tracking movement in your areas.
Defensive positions. Enemy inbound. Riley, status.
One casualty, but we're clear here.
Warning. Coolant leaks detected. Reactors 1 and 2. System restart impossible.
I can see it. You'll both have to seal all the moderator tanks.
I see the reactor 2 tanks moving to seal.
Tank 1 is sealable.
Patching seems to be working. Only one more to go here.
Leaks are detected in moderator tanks. Reactivation is impossible.
Is impossible. What kind of computer are you?
Tank 2 is
Is not possible.
We're stabilized. Reactivation can go ahead.
Riley, you in position?
Affirmative. Awaiting your word.
Initiating restart.
Commander, Captain, I'm reading a lot of movement. Headed your way.
Incoming!
progress.
Round 2, here we go.
You know the easiest way to do it? Break them the old-fashioned way. Hey, what's up? I contest that Captain Riley would actually die. Like, she's a vanguard. Straight through all these idiots.
Right away.
Commander, we're being overrun. Position indefensible. We're not gonna make it.
Hold tight. One of my people is coming.
Roger that.
Garrus, I'm counting on you.
On my way.
I want. What the hell is going on with this selection? What is this barrier by that?
You're clear for the moment, Commander. Captain Riley.
What about Garrus?
Nothing, Commander. No one's answering my hails. But I'm jamming toward the pickup point. Finalize the restart, then we can rendezvous there.
Just run through the reactor. Safe.
Fully powered and operational, Commander.
It is definitely not in multiplayer. Your teammates like to hit that button.
Commander, you saved our asses. My team is in
Your team is one dude.
Job well done. Report back to the shuttles.
Alright, we're probably gonna go around the horn for the galaxy and then finish up for the session. And then we've got Corian Sorry
Down there,
Earth?
Shepard.
I think it's
The
it.
entire theater would be at risk.
What are the odds the Reapers will be back?
I'm allocating a task force to maintain, and the facility will be ready. I read Captain Raleigh's report. It says she and her team wouldn't have made it without you.
I'm glad I could help.
I'll keep you posted on new developments. Hack it out.
Much of a team. Actually do that for next session. And by that I mean the thing I was talking about doing with switching out Flare. Just to get an offensive biotic power up.
Private terminal.
Oh hey Bray, what's up? Because I'll probably do that all because I don't feel like making me respend every last one of those powers. Like that would be ass. 100% Atheon cluster is not 100%. Thing. The Rings of Arun. I mean, this is. Is this on the opposite side of the planet? Like, that was an exceptional amount of scanning. The Book of Plenix. The last one is almost certainly a fuel I don't currently need. So we'll go check anything else out before we look for the fuel depot in that one. That was Joy.
I found something.
Oh hey, and the fuel depot's right there. Cool. No, it's like Nihilism or something. I just choose to believe it's nihilism. Because nihilism rocks.
Evasion successful.
What is it? Somebody called Lair of the Shadow Broker like the best DLC in Mass Effect. I'm like, you're on drugs. Like, Lair of the Shadow Broker is good, but like...
Signal confirmed.
Even Omega, I would broadly say is better. Like, I don't think Omega's amazing, but I think Omega's a lot better than Lair of the Shadow Broker. Whoa, they're moving fast now.
Eluded.
Like, in terms of the Mass Effect series... What is the worst DLC?
Faster than light jump successful.
I mean, I don't mean this, but it's probably Pinnacle Station. The one that's, like, permanently corrupted we can't get. It's just, like... It's just assing around in combat simulators. There's no real, like, decisions to make.
I found something.
Oh my god. Bring Down the Sky is pretty good. Like one of 2 DLCs for Mass Effect 1. 50%. Almost certainly a fuel depot. Hey, there it is. Sweet. Bringing Down the Sky I would put pretty high. I think Citadel is easily the best out of the entire series. I don't know. I'm trying to think about Leviathan, like where that sits, because like there's nothing wrong with it. There's just nothing like particularly right with it. Like it's cool to learn about the origins of the Reapers, and there's like some okay moments.
Reapers eluded.
I would broadly say it's probably better than... Oh, I know it's Basin is just that. It's nothing good. An Overword. I think Overword is a little on the weak side. Sure. Nebula is just packs. There's nothing there. Let's make sure. Athena Nebula? Do we have anything here? Ooh. Actually, there's a lot of sucker. Okay, well, maybe all the stuff is somewhere else. Jeez, really spread out. But yeah, number 1 is definitely Citadel. Number 2, Omega? What if it's... I think I'd almost put number 2 as Omega. Like, I actually think Omega is probably better than Lair of the Shadow Broker. Lair of the Shadow Broker has some fun moments, but like... Oh, that was not what I needed. Needed to arrive from the other direction like that. I think Omega's better for moments. Lair of the Shadow Broker probably comes in next. Or is it Bringing Down the Sky? As much as I like some of the visuals from Lair of the Shadow Broker, I don't remember it being particularly good. Or like it has like it's fun seeing who the Shadow Broker is, and that's like a nice little play. That it's not just some idiot like sitting in a chair who can't fight, but you do get to see Liara again, so that's always cool. I don't know. Bringing Down the Sky is actually pretty cool DLC. I like that it actually offers like an interesting choice with the
Faster than light jump successful.
at the end. It's like, do you let the bad guy go, or do you save the hostages? Because there's no real right answer. Because if you let a mass murderer go, like, he continues to kill people, but like, if you're just letting hostages die, are you really that much better than he is? So like, interesting moral choices is always going to be
Signal confirmed.
it's always going to draw my attention more than just run around like an idiot. And there's not really any interesting moral choices in Shadow Broker. It's just kind of, it's just a fun little like adventure. Really offer moral choices, but it's got the best character moments by far. Oh,
Reapers eluded.
I can't see where my ship's pointing. But like, Omega does have the interesting moral choice of like General Petrovsky, like, I don't
Faster than light jump successful.
agree with its assessment of the Paragon path in Omega. It's like, you know, cold-blooded murder of a prisoner, okay, but like, the dude has already murdered countless civilians, so it's not like... So it feels very hypocritical for it to be like criticizing you for cold-blooded murder.
I found something.
It's like, didn't you run scientific experiments on innocent civilians? I don't think Petrovsky offers like that much of a bit. Is Arya, or the way it changes some of Arya's responses is really interesting. Like, there's some actual like work put into it, other than just like a handful of interesting combat missions. And that's where I think like Lair the Shadow Broker kind of takes the hit.
Reapers eluded.
It's combat missions, but it's almost entirely using like recycled ass. There it is. All right,
Evasion successful.
like, oh. Is there something supposed to be here? Is there percent? Yes, there is. Cool. I guess that's why the Arrival. Ooh, the Arrival's interesting. I actually think the Arrival done, even though it is just a bunch of recycled assets. I would put it over. I enjoy the Arrival more than I enjoy Shadow Broker. It's more of a change of pace. Shadow Broker is stuff you've like been doing this whole time, but with like cool scenery.
I found something.
Yeah, but I almost completely forgot about Arrival. Because it's like Arrival, Overlord, and Shadow Broker are like the three big DLCs. And then they have like the minor character stuff, which I don't really count all that much. Trying to rate all the Mass Effect DLCs is difficult. Because I like bringing down this guy. I actually think it's pretty good. No idea where this probably fuel station is.
Reapers eluded.
But Pinnacle Station, don't want to speak it because it doesn't exist anymore, but it wasn't very good. I mean, it was an interesting idea, and it was kind of a change of pace. But that's not enough to make it, like, good.
Signal confirmed.
There we go. Oh, it's this little piece of crap. Jesus. Where the hell are the... There it is. Yeah, so going through the Mass all of it series, Pinnacle Station is far and away the worst. Citadel is far and away the best. But like, ranking everything in the middle is difficult. Because some of them have interesting character moments. There it is. Some of them have interesting character moments. Some of them have interesting combat encounters. Some of them have interesting moral choices. Very few of them have all of that. I think The Arrival was good. Omega's good. Bringing Down the Sky is good. Lair of the Shadow Broker. I don't know. It just didn't do it for me at a lot of levels. Like, at time, because of the cool reveal, but I was going back and playing it this playthrough. I was not invested in that thing at all. Oh, I think we're actually at 100% there. Yeah, we just have to do these two. I was not invested in it at all. It might have been just in general, like, I really started to not like Mass Effect 2. Like, that just got exacerbated in the replay. So that might have been part of it. But in general, I just feel like a lot of Lair of the Shadow Broker just doesn't feel as inspired. It's a lot of the same enemies recycled over and over again. The boss fights are... Like, the boss fight with the Spectre is just... It spams waves of enemies at you. There's no moral choice in it at all, really. Like... Fortune Labor Team. Fascinating. So it's like I'm mulling it around. It's like it's nowhere near as bad as Reward. It's nowhere near as bad as Station. Like, the question is, would I consider better than, like, Leviathan? Because, like, Leviathan has a great piece of lore. And it does have, like, some kind of interesting moral choice moment. Like, not, like, super crazy, but enough. But, like, it doesn't have any character moments. Most of the combat is just recycled stuff you've seen 1,000 times. So I'm kind of like, In terms of, yeah, so like, I'm kind of lukewarm on Leviathan in the same way I am the Lair of the Shadow Broker. Like, I think a lot of people Lair of the Shadow Broker just because of, like, it's Liara coming back, which is cool. Which was awesome, and I approve of that, but... Like, if you remove that, it's really that interesting. But, like, Overlord is, like, right above Pinnacle Station. Pinnacle Station is just kind of pointless, would be the best way to describe it. Like, you get, like, a weird retirement apartment in the middle of nowhere and play some kind of useless combat sims. Unfortunately, we didn't get to do that because Pinnacle Station is no longer accessible to, unless you have one of the physical copies.
Evasions.
Overlord is just a resolute pile of meh. Like, you get to watch a war crime?
Signal confirmed.
I mean, it at least tries to ask an interesting question, like, is it worth sacrificing, like, one person? You can potentially, like, stop a war, but it doesn't even do that, so who cares? And that's where I feel like Leviathan ends up being really insubstantial, or Overlord just kind of ends up being insubstantial DLC. It's just there's nothing that matters in the broader plot. There's no interesting character moments. Combat is just a bunch of recycled Geth enemies and mechs. And not even recycled in a particularly interesting way.
Reapers. I found something.
But yeah, that's the only thing I'm mulling over, is like, It's like that middle tier of DLCs, or like, I don't know, almost the upper middle. That has me kind of scratching my head, because I'm not really sure where everything in that upper middle tier sits. The far rim, first fill, a Nemo cluster. Because I remember this is the, like, the Rachni relay thing, but, like, I don't remember anything being over here. In fact, I kind of remember the being annoying. Because there is nothing over here and you can't ever clear it. Yeah, like, you can't ever get a completion percentage of this. I hate. Yo.
Evasion successful.
Got the rifts, this Attic and Beta. Ooh. Replaying all the hits, I remember Attic and Beta.
Signal confirmed.
Alright, what we got? Interferometric array. Fascinating. Fascinating. There we go. Let's grab some gift fuel and let's head out. Just blowing up all the fuel stations in the galaxy.
Reapers eluded. I found something.
It's one of those fun details, like, the bigger the system, the more difficult it is to, or like, the harder it is for the Reapers to narrow you down, so the more you can scan. Oh hey, it's Pharaoh. Some exogenous scientists. Those are probably going to be super handy when it comes to fighting the Reapers.
Faster than light jump successful.
And will not result in any weird or bad experiments happening to people.
Evasion successful.
I guess row. He's going. All right. Ooh, man.
Signal confirmed.
Hold on, I have to scan real quick. We were like, whoa, Shepard has to scan. Can't possibly interrupt him. Oh. We did get caught. Damn it. We're so close. We're so close. Really weren't close at all.
Signal confirmed.
Normandy can take out a Reaper. Duh. Yeah, we'll worry about the... Alright. Worry about the fuel later. What? Did we just go into another system? Like, why did it do the jump? Super confused. I was like, what the hell is going on here? Oh damn it, we're out of fuel. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna go get fuel from Hydra now. Yeah, it went into the, like, the jump, like, animation. Oh, that was a lucky guess. I was like, are we just going from one system to another? What exactly is going on here? What jump animation?
Signal confirmed.
Oh, Pinnacle Station! R.I.P., you salty bastard. Pinnacle Station was incredibly difficult to do on normal difficulty. Or on insanity difficulty. Because I remember distinctly, like, in order to get the high score, you really had to keep your pace, like, way the hell up. Which means you couldn't really stop a whole lot. The best class was just a soldier with an assault rifle for it. Fossilized Cacliosaur. I completely forgot about that. Logan's riding dinosaurs in this game. You don't ever get to see it, but yes, like, Cacliosaurs are used as a mount for Krogan. If you research that. Oh, Kite's Nest. Did they add something there? Here, Harsa. Into this, I'm guessing this one. So that one just popped, the rest of them are cleared. Okay, cool.
I found something.
What is this? Capper Station? Well, it says sizable. This is oh, it's Reaper's Whistle. Interesting. I have no idea what that was supposed to be. I don't recall ever seeing that before either. Colas. Governor Grothan Posnus? I have no idea what that's about. Just be part of. Oh, sir, yeah, horse it. Alright, so that's it. Alright, so let's go to the Citadel. Because we have a bunch of, like, random ass quests to turn in.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need port?
To the Presidium.
It'll be there momentarily.
I do like that you can automatically go to, like, specific spots in this game. Faster. He's coughing. He got the Rona. Alright. See what we got. Ah, we got an eel. Yes.
Even during times of crisis. We appreciate your
Welcome to Elkos Combine Arsenal Supplies.
Dude, that eel is absolutely sick. They look amazing in your fish tank.
Elkos Combine.
Guest fighter. Live ship. Hell yeah. Oh hey, thermal conduit. I completely forgot I was even looking for that.
Don't be left cold. Ask about our full service warranties.
Oh my god. Jesus, there's so many people here. Liara's here, Tali's here. Jesus. Why are they here?
Found another one. You have it.
I don't remember who all was where. Oh, I do. I remember this.
Video log for you.
Where did this come? Oh no. Thank you for bringing this back. At least I didn't.
That's not the really sad one. Really sad one we're gonna do in a minute because I just remembered that we have that. I don't think we retarded it yet.
All goods have been marked down with our special wartime discount. Business. Come to Casa. Fabrication Weaponry hasn't forgotten.
To the Citadel gift shop.
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
You need to hear this.
Oh, Blue Rose of Ilium. If these humble words reach you, then I have joined my ancestors.
No, no, no.
My dream was to be by your side, a weed beside your beauty, twining together in the warm Tuchanka sun.
Oh, Char.
But if my last days must be with Krant, instead of still, I will remember the perfume of your scent, and the soft touch of your petals. Let my broken bones build around your garden, so you and the flower we planted together can grow safe and strong.
Thank you. I should...
Welcome to Nosastra.
Yeah, I remember that.
Shoot smart. Shoot Nosastra.
Armor. Weird. Like barrel. There's Liara.
Welcome to Cippertine Armory. Proceeds from all sales on pallet.
Welcome to Agor Munitions. Thank you for shopping at Agor Munitions.
There has to be some way.
You're right. We're all on edge right now, but we don't have enough Metagel for our own needs. Sorry.
Damn it. Thank you for trying to help.
Can you talk to Tali separately? I don't think you can. Weird. Who we got left? We got apartments, we got a war strategist. Bank.
You'll just have to trust me.
I don't like secrets, Miranda. Just tell me what's going on.
I can't, Shepard. If that's a problem, I'll go.
Don't. Trust is a little hard to come by right now.
Of course.
You'll have your access, Miranda. But I don't want onto this.
I know. And thank you. It means a lot.
That's not the only thing you wanted to talk about, is it?
No. I need to tell you something. Confess, really. It's been eating away at me.
Confess?
When I headed the Lazarus Project to rebuild you, I wanted to implant a control safeguard.
I think you mentioned this.
I did. There's more to it. The elusive me.
Sounds like it would have saved him a lot of trouble.
Maybe. He didn't want to interfere with who you truly were. Some just obeyed orders. He wanted Commander Shepard. Installing the chip might have ruined you.
I'm glad you didn't. Better to stay dead than be someone's plaything.
Exactly.
Why bring that up now?
I fought against my father and his need to run every aspect of my life. All over me, right down to my bloody DNA. After I got out of there, I couldn't stand by and let it happen to my sister. I risked my life to get her away from all that. Yet I didn't give a second thought to destroying your free will when I had the power.
Bothering you?
Yes.
Miranda, I lost 2 years of my life. You gave me back the rest of it. You could have taken everything from me, made me a prisoner. But you didn't. But you brought me back.
Thanks. But with so much being uncertain...
It feels hilarious to have Shepard say that while she looks like an absolute cyborg. It's like, you brought me back. It's like, kind of?
Apology accepted. We can't change the past, and we have enough to deal with right now.
Yes.
Some things you just don't have control over.
Guess my fancy genetics can't help me there.
No, they can't.
Okay. I hate to say it, but I should get moving. Thanks for understanding, Shepard.
Of course. Miranda, this thing you have to do. Good luck.
Don't worry, Shepard. I always have a plan.
See a sword.
Actually, I found a Cagliasaur skull preserved in amber. Maybe you could clone it, or...
You're kidding? You're kidding. Seriously? If the genetic material... We've got cloning facilities on Surkesh.
Wait, you do?
Were remarkably pliable. Cloning might be effective.
I'm concerned about every what you just said. Supposedly a bunch of them here, and I don't know. I don't see any of them?
I think I know which project you mean, and I've got a Hesperia period statue in Bay D-24.
Commander Shepard, that's excellent news. I'll have it sent to that project right away. Thank you so much for your help.
It's my money, and I'm closing my account.
Your account, I'll defense. If you shut it down and hide the money under your bed...
Have you seen Palaven? Or Earth? You can't escape this war. At least here you've got the Council fighting for you.
But to fight, they need money. Money this bank has loaned them using accounts like yours.
Hey, okay, damn it. Leave the...
Besides, how can someplace like Sanctuary have more safety than the Citadel?
Physical papers scattered over the floor. Like, where does physical paper even exist in the Mass Effect universe? Now I'm legitimately curious. Because, like, I thought that was just assorted debris, and then I'm like, I don't recall ever seeing that names. Did Cerberus bring paper documents in specifically just to mess and, like, scatter them on? It seems like a dickish move. Like, it's not even devastating or, like, a problem. It's just, like, being a dick.
Looking mighty low today. You okay? Anyone bothering you?
No, it's not that. I'm fine.
Ah, I see. So, any news?
No, they just... Their shuttle must be real slow, that's all.
You're safe.
It's just... I miss them. I miss them so much.
Yeah, it's
I
like
recognize you. You're Commander Shepard.
And you must be Tactus. Heard the refugees consider you their leader.
Needs to sort out this mess.
is that someone you?
CSEC has tightened access to
Question
the
mark.
Citadel, and we've got desperate people down here with no place to go.
I also hear you need basic medical supplies. Dr. Michel spoke of a mutually beneficial trade.
I tried. In my experience, the Alliance looks out for their own. Trust is a hard thing to come by these days. I know you need our military supplies, but they're worth far more than your basic meds. Her offer wasn't satisfactory.
My mission is our only hope to turn back the Reapers. I need every edge I can get, and that includes your equipment. And the supplies I have to offer is what your people need. Think this through, Tactus.
Okay, I see your point. Contact yours. You'll have your supplies as soon as possible.
Go on here, or do we just?
Hey, Commander.
James, enjoying yourself?
Yeah.
Try not to lose everything. Those clothes are Alliance property. Ah,
What else do we have? Map. Okay, what else? Where else do we have to go? Commons. I don't know why it still says angry accountant. Oh. We do have somewhere to go in the... Actually, let's go to the embassies. Like, I know I looked at everything but the embassies. Yeah.
Recognized.
I know I looked at everywhere but the embassies, but we're going to the embassies now. Because I want to go to the Spectre office.
Arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Alliance forces were able to evacuate all students.
Yeah, it's smart. I didn't even realize she was here. I don't think she thinks she shit out.
deliberately seek me out. Why not?
Do you remember when I first joined you, to stop the Collectors? I swore an oath to hunt you down if I were forced to do anything dishonorable.
And were you?
Considering the evil we faced, your acts were acceptable, within the dictates of the code. I simply request that you ask yourself if they'll remain so.
You'd really try to kill me if I stepped over your line.
It would be my Reapers were defeated. And only if I could verify you'd done something to violate the code.
If they help end this war, I'll make whatever decisions I have to.
You helped me a great deal in the monastery, Shepard. This is merely advice. But I do hope you consider it.
Good luck out there, Samara.
You as well. I don't know if you believe in such things. But Goddess go with you, Shepard. We'll both be tested in fire.
Any, like, cool interaction?
Her daughter's paperwork has been processed.
What? You said it was impossible. How did you pull it off?
To a few friends, called in a few favors, maybe even stayed up a few nights. I wasn't sure I could pull it off, but everything's in order, and your daughter leaves for Thessia tomorrow. A caretaker will travel with relatives back on the homeworld.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Why don't you go spend the time you... I'll take care of the rest.
Oh, that's a nice resolution. I mean, kind of. Kind of. If you haven't played this game, you will see what happens next. Where we're like, maybe it's not the best. What is here? Oh. I thought there was somebody else here, but apparently not. Surveillance authorization. Sure, we'll authorize it. Finance reports for topple access. Can't save the cluster for real. Interesting. Okay. I guess that's what the angry accountant thing was about. Oh, hey. Guess we missed that. Kind of want to get the Valiant just to see why the hell it's 200. I'm going to get it. Because I have no idea what that's is to. Might use it on like a less important mission. Okay, let's go to Huerta Memorial. Like, I want to see what's up with the Valiant. Because that thing is insanely expensive. Like, I used to think the Black Widow was expensive at like 125.
Lived through the night. Nobody else could have done.
But morning came, no shuttle. Afternoon and then night, hiding from husks and those Turian things.
The file says the evacuation team thought your position was overrun.
After 2 days, I still don't have a gun because those Turian can't use theirs. I realize that shuttle isn't coming, not unless I get back to the farm and my radio.
And the farm girl?
She was with me. Even killed a few husks. With a stick.
What do we got? We got. They're all like back there, right? Yeah.
There's got to be something.
I can plant at a chemical plant. Could it help?
Treatment? What is... I've never seen this kind of process before.
Huh. Probably experimental. It's a long shot, but let's run some tests and see if it might work for our patient.
I understand Palaven is very...
I overheard what you said. I found this at a Cerberus station. A poison tailored to Turians.
Let me see. Yes, I think this is it. With these schematics, an antidote. The General might pull through for this.
It's like, she got her family sent to Thessia. Thessia is not great.
Spectre status recognized.
Okay. Go check out Purgatory real quick. I don't think there's anything here though. See if there's any like ED Joker stuff.
Now arriving at ward level. Will your new heavy armor keep you safe? I've watched reports on some of the things you're fighting.
A Reaper, but an extra second of shielding can be life or...
So vortex capacitors?
The best. They don't skip on plating either.
I know a guy in customs. Crates of Medicare weeks ago. We're still sitting on the dock. My friend finds us a few loose crates. You wouldn't be ship.
I think we already got. Let's see if Arya has anything interesting to add.
It seems the galaxy can't keep us apart. Since we took back Omega, I've been consolidating my resources for the war. Easier to coordinate from here. So unfortunately, I'll be slumming it on the Citadel for the time being. The Blue Suns, Blood Pack, and Eclipse are in my pocket. I'll send them to war when you're ready for them. Is there anything on your mind?
Well, nothing too interesting. Oh, hey. Yep, there is a unique scene here.
Hey, Commander. I was just about to get us another round.
So, looks like you two are having fun.
Yes. Joker has been smiling and laughing at a significantly higher rate since he and I agreed upon a relationship. I mean, he is happier.
This is such a weird relationship.
It seemed like you two might make a good match.
Please don't bang the machine.
When I first presented this body to Jeff.
Really? What did Joker say?
He said I didn't have to conform to some feminine ideal in order to impress him. I then called him on his bullshit, and we then proceeded to talk normally. After your encouragement, he exhibited signs of change. He said he was reluctant to go for it.
Helped a little.
I see. Thank you for your support, Shepard. This is proving to be an illuminating experience.
Relationship in the entire Mass Effect. Let's see what we got. Okay. So we don't really have anything to do there. Oh. Sella? Who's Sella and why did she just get added? He just got added to Presidium Commons. I have no idea who that is. It might. Oh, I know what it was.
Please select a destination. 1 moment, please.
There was a thing I didn't have before that now I have. Angry Accountant. Why do we still have Angry Accountant? Let's see if there's anything else to do here, but like... Oh.
I recovered the Book of Plenix.
That's
It's
it.
waiting for you in Bay D24.
Earth Clan. This is a priceless gift. Thank you.
Okay. Is it possible we're like up here? Maybe it's this guy. There it is, yeah.
I couldn't help but overhear your conversation. Maybe these heating stabilizer schematics could help.
Is amazing. The colonists, my sister, will be most pleased. Thank you.
Blessings be upon you. You have certainly blessed us.
Spectre status recognized.
Alright, we're gonna go to Huerta Memorial to finish hearing this awesome story.
Now Arrived Memorial Hospital.
So you went back to the farm.
We snuck down the hill. We were hungry, filthy. They'd turned the towel into a kind of tunic. They'd cleaned up the bodies to make more husks, I figured. But there were still farmers alive. They were being Iroh sting the other. I could see her. I got within 10 meters of her. They just had my gun.
What happened next?
I got to the prisoners. The farm girl unlocked their restraints and they all started screaming.
here. I don't know what quest that's for at all.
Now arriving at docking bay D-24.
I'd like to request a transfer to a zone with Reaper, Sergeant.
And I ask why you think your deployment deserves special treatment, Private.
I think I'll do better against the Reapers than Cerberus, ma'am.
And what combat experience against Reapers are you facing?
I recovered Prothean data drives from Garvug. I'll have them brought here.
Commander, thank you. I'm sure that'll help with.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination. 1 moment, please. Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
The prisoners were indoctrinated.
You think?
And once the alarm...
Naira's eyes were black. The whole time, not just for a second. You could feel her mind from where I was standing. The humans were in the way, attacking us. I used my biotics, flung them around. I'd been horrified when Naira tore the farmers apart, but goddess, I ripped them in. And it felt good.
There's nothing shameful about feeling an adrenaline rush during battle.
I might have killed more than Naira and those husks did. She wanted them alive, to turn them, and
You survived.
Spectre status recognized. Please, 1 moment, please.
I do want to finish this story, like, on the way out.
Now arriving at Presidium Commons. 1 moment, please. Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
We tried to run, again, but we were blocked. And the farm girl? Her leg was broken, bleeding bad. I knocked down a wall in a barn with a big warp field. Proud of that. And we hid.
They must have...
I'm an Asari huntress. No damn husk is gonna find me unless I let it.
But the farm girl who was with you?
Her leg was broken. She was whimpering. And Naira, I saw her through a hole in the woods. She was coming closer with those dead black eyes. And Hillary, the farm girl, she couldn't stop crying. They were gonna hear.
What did you do?
What do you think?
Spectre status recognized. 1 moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Commons. Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
In addition to your medical discharge, the government wants to give you a medal. The intel you provided when that shuttle finally found you, you saved a lot of lives.
And I killed those farmers.
They were indoctrinated. You had yourself. And as for Hillary...
Idiot. When I took a shower and left my gun in the bedroom, I killed them. Naira. At least she can blame the Reapers. I'm just... me. Color in my eyes. Did they turn back after? Could I get that gun now?
I'll see what I can do.
So, spoiler, you do not want to give her a gun.
Spectre status recognized.
Well, I guess that's more complicated. Like, if you give her a gun, she ends her own life. But, like, Man, is she going through some serious shit.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
My wife was just sent back to active duty, and I'm about to get shipped out too. I was told you might be able to help me.
There is the old lady with Alzheimer's as well, who's like looking for her son. I don't think she's in this section. I think she's in the next. And that's also a really sad one. No. 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 No, we're just not gonna do that. If you're wondering where you see the outcomes of a lot of this, it's in the war. Like, you have to go through the to see like exactly what happens with all the stuff you're messing around with. Which is a lot of her not doing it.
One moment, please. Nothing at docking bay D-24.
And okay, last thing I'm gonna do for the session, I'm gonna go down to the shuttle bay and I'm gonna upgrade this stupid sniper rifle because I want to see what the hell it does. Alright, I guess we'll use it for like a mission. Concentration mod, barrel mod, seems fine. Sweet Jesus. Alright. Oh, does it just stay on it? Yeah, it maxed out in 7 Valiant. What does this do for cooldowns? Is the question. 200%. Love it. Next mission, we will see if this is any good, but like, damn, this thing is expensive. That'll be it for the night. So thanks for tuning in, everybody.